And so somehow he's desperate for an identity, and what he really fears is that when the king, God forbid, dies, that his brother, Prince William...
You guys, Prince William just pulled the coldest, most savage move in Windsor history, and it didn't involve a speech. It didn't involve a statement. Oh, no, no, no. He weaponized silence. Yup, he played the royal mute button and aimed it directly at Harry and Meghan. And darling, it landed like a guillotine. Picture this. Harry's team is busy leaking details of some top-secret, heart-to-heart, maybe-we'll-reunite style meeting with King Charles, only for Catherine, the real queen-in-waiting, to waltz into Wimbledon looking like a Renaissance portrait dipped in sunlight. Meanwhile, William? Baby, he's not even replying to the group chat. The future king is ghosting so hard, Casper's out here filing a trademark claim.
Angela, because it's true, isn't it? William does want to banish him, which is why Harry is now sort of dangling this carrot to the royal family via Charlotte Griffiths.
Now, let's rewind the royal reel a bit. Harry, our California-based exile, apparently believes that when the king, God forbid, dies, William is going to slam the gates of Buckingham shut so fast he'll leave scorch marks on the marble. So what's Harry doing in the meantime? Dangling himself in front of the palace like a vintage Dior coat at a clearance sale. Come on, someone buy me back. But William's in his Marie Kondo era. If it doesn't spark loyalty, he's not keeping it. And listen, I get it. Harry wants to carve out his identity, but right now it's giving podcast guest who won't leave the studio. Every time the royals breathe, Harry and Meghan leak a mysterious story. And this latest secret meeting between their team and palace aides? Girl, that was pure fanfic with a sprinkle of desperation.
But he's advised by people, Californian advisors, who don't understand Britain. So they let the Mail do the photographs. They think it's clever for him to recreate.
And you just know Meghan was behind that timing. I mean, the second Catherine steps into the royal spotlight looking like Wimbledon was created just to match her wardrobe, boom! The Sussex camp conveniently leaks a scoop. A meeting? On that day? Please, that's not PR strategy, it's main character syndrome on steroids. But here's the twist. William didn't even blink. No reaction, no denial, no sternly worded letter from the palace. And that, my loves, is where the real power is. Because Meghan's whole PR playbook, it thrives on opposition, drama, headlines, a royal rebuttal. But when William doesn't show up to the fight, suddenly it's just Meghan shadowboxing in front of a flashing cursor.
So, and I thought that the fact that they were only there for 10 minutes, that there was a camera.
Meanwhile, Charles is trying to be the royal Switzerland, navigating this minefield while praying someone sends him a Father's Day card. But let's be real, every time he plays peacemaker, it's like trying to hug a hurricane while wearing a velvet crown. William wants boundaries, Charles wants brunch, and Harry wants both attention and an apology with a side of Netflix residuals. And can we talk about Catherine for a second? Because while Meghan is out here whispering about secret palace rendezvous and revenge memoirs, Catherine's just existing, gracefully, regally, and without uttering a single syllable. She didn't need a podcast, she didn't need a comeback tour, she just showed up in white and ate. The girl didn't steal the show, she is the show. And the best part? She did it while Meghan was trying to break the internet. Plot twist, no one cared.
Forward, when he hasn't said an apology, hasn't got an apology for his father, who actually only in the beginning of...
Now here's the conspiracy no one's talking about. Are we sure this isn't on purpose? I mean, what if William is playing chess while Harry's still eating the checkers? He's not just ignoring them, he's erasing them. Palace insiders say William doesn't even mention Harry's name anymore. Not in meetings, not in Christmas planning, not even when the royal corgis bark in Morse code. And that, my friends, is the real punishment. No scandal, no drama, just nothingness. The royal mute button isn't just activated, it's locked in, password protected, and buried somewhere under the throne. So where does that leave Harry and Meghan? Floating in the royal abyss, desperately trying to light fires with a broken match. Their stories are getting less press, their leaks less traction. And without William playing villain, they've got no plot, just vibes, and not the good kind. She wasn't just steaming hems, she was soothing nerves. They shared more than secrets. They shared strategy. Until, suddenly, they didn't.
She almost pretended to her. She gaslit her into thinking everything's going to be fine. She sent her some flowers. She sent her a card. But I always knew, Angela, there was no return. Meghan Markle had decided to ghost Jessica Mulroney.
Things started unraveling quietly. A missed post here, a subtle unfollow there, and then silence. No birthday wishes, no more my person captions. Just recycled affirmations and cryptic quotes on Jessica's Instagram like, you lose love, you lose friends, you lose pieces of yourself. Honey, we got the message. Behind closed doors, the word was, Meghan was distancing herself after a racial insensitivity scandal blew up around Jessica. Never mind the context, never mind the friendship. They were done, clean cut, surgically removed. All that remained was a wilted bouquet and a thank you note signed MM.
Jess's professional opportunities have been reduced to selling subscriber-only content to her Instagram followers.
Post-Meghan, Jessica's brand took a swift tumble from TV glam to #ad life. No more red carpets, no more reality deals, just subscriber-only content and soft-focus motherhood mantras. The influencers unfollowed, the brand partners ghosted. Once a trusted voice in fashion, she's now clinging to nostalgia-laced charity galas and maybe not reality show teasers. And Meghan? Well, let's not forget, Jess was completely erased from the glossy 6-part Netflix docuseries. No B-roll, no mention, nada. It's as if she never existed. If that isn't reputation obliteration in the House of Sussex, I don't know what is.
But it's all about what she feels about everyone, and you're wiped out totally, quickly, instantly, because you mean nothing anymore.
But Meghan doesn't just walk away. She trades up. Enter Tyler Perry, billionaire, mogul, private jet provider, emergency LA hideaway host. He wasn't just a friend, he was the plan B that got them out of Frogmore. But now he's under fire. Accusations, lawsuits, headlines. So, will Meghan hit archive on Tyler too? Because when loyalty clashes with optics, our Duchess of Curation tends to go with the algorithm. And let's be real, Tyler Perry's utility has an expiration date, especially when it threatens to ruin the #archetypes. Public sentiment? Oh, it's shifted. The fans are jaded, the memes are biting, and the press? They've stopped asking, is Meghan okay? And started wondering, who's next? Her friend count is dwindling faster than her Spotify ranking. Even former allies in the media have gone quiet. No more A-list gushing, no more trailblazing couple headlines. When the Hollywood Reporter starts questioning your inner circle, it's not gossip, it's a signal. Meghan's once pristine narrative is showing wear and tear, and people are catching on. Let's talk money. And baby, it's not giving billionaire. Spotify pulled the plug. Netflix's patience is thin. Archwell is hemorrhaging goodwill. They've let go of staff, PR firms, nannies, and let's not forget the Montecito Mansion's price tag. That mortgage doesn't pay itself in vibes and vision boards. Being a brand without brand partners, not so fun, especially when you've made a career of burning bridges, not building them. Meghan and Harry have expensive taste, but at some point, the taste starts costing more than the label's worth. Streaming through glossy email campaigns and failed rosé restocks.
Please make the desperate delusional PR push end.
By mid-2023, things were already wobbling. I was among the first to say it. Netflix wanted out. And sure enough, the warning signs started blinking like a paparazzi camera outside Nobu, Malibu. Insiders, credible ones like Rob Shooter, said Meghan was hustling for new gigs, pitching docuseries, lifestyle shows, daytime talk, and even The View. The verdict from Hollywood? Raised eyebrows. Because when you're floating talk show appearances next to Whoopi while your husband is focused on fatherhood and charity work, it's clear. You're not in the power couple lane anymore. You're in the scramble for relevance.
They had one success with Netflix and a bunch of flops. As ever is a joke, and there is no strategy to be seen anywhere.
Let's talk receipts. After that reality show splash, nothing Meghan touched hit big. Pearl got scrapped, Heart of Invictus, 500,000 global viewers. Her lifestyle series, With Love Meghan, ranked 383rd in Netflix's What We Watched list. That's just barely making the top 5%, and only because most Netflix content has the shelf life of a fruit fly. The relaunch of As Ever, an email blast with pseudo-intellectual ramblings, generic affirmations, and wine. One user nailed it. You can't build a brand when you never offer the same product twice. And while the Daily Mail pushes this fantasy of a new gold mine, we know better. The Obamas had a similar soft landing, a first-look deal after their partnership fizzled. That's not triumph. That's damage control with soft lighting.
Netflix got the reality show. There has been no hit since then. None of the deals that Meghan claimed were on the slate were ever announced.
So what's next for the Duchess of Desperation? Apparently, talk shows, rosé, and maybe Thanksgiving-themed lifestyle specials. Multiple sources say a new first-look deal is coming, not a continuation of the original mega deal, but a gentler, face-saving handshake from Ted Sarandos, who remains a huge fan. The question is, fan of what exactly? Even As Ever, which she's relaunching like a pop star clinging to her sophomore album, is reportedly not a Netflix priority. And yet, the spin continues that Meghan's wine brand is the it drink of the summer. Girl, please, the memes are drinking it more than the public is. Let's talk public image, or lack thereof. Royal News Network called it, "Please make the desperate, delusional PR push end." That's the vibe now. People aren't clapping, they're cringing. Remember the Spotify breakup and the infamous grifters tag? That wasn't a slip, it was a siren. And now the Netflix PR machine is cranking out bizarre spin like Meghan's new gold mine. Honestly, the propaganda is so thick, you'd think someone in Montecito is hand-feeding lines to the tabloids. And yet, former allies stay quiet. The Daily Mail is now pushing PR. Meanwhile, no one in the top-tier royal reporting game wants to touch this. That silence? Screaming. Now let's get fiscal. Running Archewell reportedly costs $3 million a year. That's just the team, not the security, not the upkeep on the Montecito mansion, and definitely not the cost of botched brand launches. The rosé business? All over the place. The timeline's inconsistent, you couldn't buy the 2023 bottle anymore, and suddenly, boom, the 2024 blend is your new favorite accessory for al fresco lunches. Yes, really, that's a quote. But when your brand's entire strategy hinges on a seasonal wine drop that you can't consistently deliver, it's not lifestyle luxury, it's liquid panic.